important phenomena that has really gone unaddressed by many scholars is how educators themselves have been hired and treated when they're in their jobs in terms of gender and sexuality. Now, on the one hand, we have extensive government collected statistics about the sex, it was the phrase that they used, of educators, detailed statistics about how many women and men were teachers, how many men and women were school principals, not superintendents. They didn't keep that data. Um, and then through some parts of history, there were extensive pieces of data, especially because of the census, on marital rates among people, in particular among educators, who men and women. And so, because of those clues, even though marital rates can't tell us a lot of detail about sexuality, there are some at least inferred things that we can at least play with the ideas about what this might mean. So, early on, men taught, women didn't really teach until the early to mid 1800s. Once women started teaching, school officials really found that for a variety of different reasons, it was better to hire unmarried women to be teachers. They were cheaper, they tended to be more compliant. And even though they often got married and left teaching, then there was no problem finding replacements because there were many women who wanted to have some independence. And that was one of the only ways that women could have a job and have independence at the time. So early on, teaching was not only became work for women, but it became work for unmarried women. And in fact, by the early 1900s and through the Depression, if a woman got married, she would have to leave immediately. There were official laws. It wasn't just an informal practice. There were bans or bars preventing women from being married.